Now, the trail in Shenandoah is it's really well maintained and really smooth, really flat. Not a lot of rocks to trip you up. Uh, but I figured it out. They must have taken all the rocks from the trail in the Shenandoahs and brought them here. No, this is just it's part of the natural geology of the place here. It's just rocks. Which this isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. Uh-huh. Ooh, that one moved. I think it lightly rained this morning, just barely, because these rocks are not slippery wet, but they are wet. Whoa. All right, got a short day today because I'm just going to Skyland. So it's about a 4.5 mile hike from where I was. Woke up and said if I can get out by 7 o'clock this morning, out of the hut, Rock Spring hut, I could probably get to Skyland for breakfast. The breakfast thing. Yeah, no, I didn't leave Rockface or Rock Spring hut for a while. Just got to talking with Big Country and Miko about places been on the trail, things I've seen, things I've favorite trail town, and it just one conversation evolves to another, and then all of a sudden it's 9 o'clock. You're just like, but I mean, I'm in no hurry to get to Skyland because I can't even get into my room until like 4 or 5 in the afternoon. So I wanted to go farther yesterday and be right outside Skyland so I could just spend all day at Skyland. But when they told me that I can't get in there until later in the day, I was just like, well, I'll just stop at the hut. So I'll get there and I'll stink up their waiting room in their lodge for a couple hours, use their Wi-Fi, and get some videos uploaded, because I know y'all been asking for them. Like I said, I got like 1 bar of LTE service, and that's enough for my phone to open the browser and have the comments load. But I can't even stream a YouTube video to watch, so it definitely won't upload one. But I'll get them uploaded, I promise. And just been taking it easy through the Shenandoahs, enjoying every day of it. Really recovering, really feeling so much better than last week. I mean, it's like I'm at 200% right now, and after today, tomorrow I'm just gonna hammer out this part. It'll be the easier terrain in the northern part of the park, and I got some mail drops coming to me at Bear's Den. My hammock and my stove coming back to me, so that really gives me motivation to get there. I mean, Bear's Den sounds like an awesome place. I'm motivated just to stay at that hostel, but it ought to be a good week. I'm going to look forward to everything coming this week, and And when I get to Skyland, I will do a gear review video coming up later today, you know, in this video, because a lot of people have been asking me what I'm carrying now, and I know in a week that's gear's going to change, but I'll let you know what I've carried up to, you know, 950 mile mark. So, I mean, you know, take my gear reviews with a grain of salt, because what works for me may not work for you, and what doesn't work for me might be your cup of tea. So I'm gonna get on into Skyland. It looked like it was gonna try to drizzle this morning. I think a couple drops hit the picnic table, but I mean, the sun's up there. Every once in a while it peeks out of a cloud, but then it's just gone again. I've had my third, you know, double chocolate chip muffin for breakfast since I've been in the Shenandoahs. I tell you, almost 700 calories, big moist chocolate muffin. Man, that's a breakfast that it's well, it makes me happy. And it's kind of funny because, you know, this probably doesn't have everything I need for the day in it, but man, like sitting there at the picnic table and everyone's making their like bowl of ramen for the morning, or Backpackers pantry or whatever made some Miko made some Ranchos Novavos or something, and she's like, it was supposed to be eggs and beans and cheese, but it was just like nacho cheese. And I'm like, well, I mean, if you like nacho cheese, I guess you can have a pack of it for breakfast. So she ended up making something else, like the scrambled eggs and bacon, and adding the pack of nacho cheese to that. And I'm just sitting there munching away on a double chocolate chip chocolate muffin. Yeah. But I hope this doesn't spoil me for the rest of the trip, because like I said, I think I'm on track for my goal to weigh more coming out of the park, and even if it's 1 pound more, I mean, I'll consider that a success, because I wasn't eating right, and you know, I realize that now. I need to eat more and more quality. So that's why I'm getting my stove sent to me, and I'm gonna change it up. Yeah, so, someone made a comment about gosh, I wish I could have caught up with him. I had so many questions I'd like to talk and ask him. Steve Walker, Big Bird, you know, continuing his through hike from last year. So someone said in one of my comments that he said that he's gone 1,000 miles on the trail and he still can't figure out his diet. Well, I'm in the same line right there. I haven't gone 1,000, but I've gone 950, and I'm still trying to figure out what my body needs. You know, what I want I can get. It's what I need that I need to focus on. But I think I only go up and over like one thing today before I get to Skyland, so I'm heading down from the mountain that Spring Rock was on, or Rock Spring. And I'll go up and over one thing, get up to Skyland. See this spring? It's a nice spring, yeah? I mean, it's flowing. It's enough water. It's easily accessible. This is the trail. And you would think that's a good water source. But what I'm getting at here is when you're on the trail and you're at a water source, think of what's around you. You know, cow fields, beaver dams, anything like that. At this point in time, this water source is, man, the sun just came out, about 40 yards downhill from Skyline Drive. So if I was absolutely dying of thirst, yeah, I would get this water and filter it. But if you had the choice, you know, I wouldn't drink this water. I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying it's coming. The source is right off a road. Yeah, no. And Skyland is about 2 miles from here, which that post right there might tell me it's exactly 2 miles. But I got enough water. It'll get me 2 miles. And I will skip that water source. Not saying anything's wrong with it. It's just, you know. Crescent Rock overlooks Skyline Drive, is up the hill behind me. Yeah, Appalachian Trail north. Okay, so yeah. Be mindful of where your water sources are coming from. That's what I'm saying when you're out here on the trail.
I was the last president in my nursing school. When I had to give the speech, I was like this.
Alright, so I'm moving up the trail to Skyline, and this guy comes farther down. It's like, what are you doing here? It's Jonathan, it's Red Mage. And evidently I'm like, okay, yeah, that's me. He introduced himself as Grumpy and Gucci Girl.
Gucci Girl and Grumpy.
Gucci Girl and Grumpy. They are subscribers to my channel. Again, thank you. You've watched all the videos from the beginning. And yes, the reports of my demise have been greatly exaggerated. I'm still alive. I'm just taking it slow through Shenandoahs because they're wonderful and I needed to go slow. They set up some trail magic down at Big Meadows. Thank you. I'm sure everyone, you know, coming up behind us will appreciate that. And anything else you want to add to?
I'm just glad you're doing well, hiking your own hike. Where everything you guys do on the videos this year, you, Kiwi, Early Riser, teaching us what to do next year. Right. And that's why we follow you.
Anything you like about my videos that I should do more often?
Just what you're doing.
Just
and
what I'm doing.
Talk. It's like you have a whole group with you walking down the trail, talking about the day, the scenery.
All right.
Right?
Yep. That was just being me.
I like you taking the dip in the creek.
Yeah. Alright. At the Skyland Resort diner room, looking out at, you know, Vista. This was the pulled pork tacos. There was 3 of them. There will soon be none of them. Got to put some potatoes with it. Look at these French fries, like big as your thumb. Miko got the fish and chips, big old piece of fish, and
nice
she got
giant bucket of sweet potato fries.
Sweet potato waffle fries. This used to have blackberry lemonade. Oh my gosh, amazing! Hey, 10% on that video, yay! But this is the dining hall at Skyland. Okay. So if you're at Skyland Lodge, this is what a premier room is. Seriously. You know, find a light switch. A bathroom. You know, shower, sink, toilet. An ironing board with an iron that may or may not work. We don't know yet. A coffee maker. Nice TV. Wonderful windows that everybody keeps walking by and like looking into, and a view through the trees, but it's a view, and a really awesome kind of noisy air conditioner. Table with 2 chairs, 2 nightstands. Miko doesn't come with the room, guys. No. And this one a king size bed. Okay, so gear review as promised. I will get it done today. This is day, oh wow, maybe 79, I think, possibly. This is what I have so far. And this isn't the pack I started with, but I picked it up in Hot Springs. The Osprey Exos 58. It's a solid pack, guys. You know, it's lighter than Hot Dog was, and it's suiting my needs. So my tent stakes and the tent pole piece, bear cord in there. Of course, the Thermarest Z-Lite sleeping pad. In the brain, I keep my AWOL guide and headlamp. Underbrain is platypus, 2-liter platypus Sawyer squeeze, moleskin first aid kit that, you know, now that I'm not with Trey, I never touch. Bandana, liter bottle. This is the little sack that I keep the cell phone in so it can solar charge, hand sanitizer. Pain meds in that pocket. String, little multi-tool in that pocket. Alright, the 0.7 liter smart water bottle and the liter water bottle scoop that I keep in my right pants pocket. 6 Moon Design, I want to say Skyland Trekker, something like that. It's the 1-person 2 trekking pole tent. In a few days, this will not be with me anymore. I will have my Eno tent, Eno hammock, and some kind of tarp to keep the rain off me. Eno jungle nest. REI Igneo 19-degree bag. This is a solid bag. It was a little tight for me when I started the trail. Now that I've lost some weight, I actually fit in it. 2 knee braces. Picked them up in Pearisburg. I used one for a week. My right knee quit hurting. I quit using them. I still carry them. Orange buff, because buff. Food bag. Crocs, second pair. Long story, sad story. Warm socks. Yep, warm socks. The buff neck thing that is also a hat some days. The Cabela's Gore-Tex rain jacket. This is a heavy, solid rain jacket. It's suited my purposes for a long time. Yes, it is getting big. It's a 2XL. I'm getting smaller, but it's still a solid rain jacket. I've caught it on tree branches and other shrubs. Not a hole in it yet, so it's very tough, heavy. Of course, you know, the TP, everybody needs that. The AWOL's guide, the passport, some postcards that I need to mail away. This very important little piece of technology here that gets the photos off of the GoPro memory and puts them into my cell phone memory so that I can put them online. So my electronics bag with various cables. My big anchor is being charged over there by the wall. Sea to Summit. This is the 70 to 90 liter 70D waterproof rainfly pack cover, not rainfly, but pack cover. I got the bigger one for the Exos because of where I keep the sleeping pad, that thing on the bottom of my pack. The Marmot 600 fill down fluff jacket. It has kept me warm. It has kept me alive for this long, and it's heavy, but hey, yeah, it's part of my things. Thank you, sister, for these Black Diamond trekking poles, the cork light. They've saved my bacon every day. I've not fallen because of these trekking poles. This is the GoPro handlebar mount that my GoPro is attached to when it's not attached to my head or I'm holding it in my hand like now. And this is the ground cloth from my first tent that I just kept, because when I sleep in shelters, after I sweep out all the mouse droppings, I'll just go ahead and put this down so that when my sleeping bag is wider than that sleeping pad, it's not actually touching the dirty shelters. And this is the Anchor 21,000 milliamp external battery. Are you charged? Anyway, that should be charged. And that's my gear rundown. For town clothes, I have these fleece pants. You know, it's getting warmer, but yet it's still kind of cold. And just my shirt that I started with. So. Oh, and also a lot of people have always, you got a rat tail? No, I do not have a rat tail. I have this eyeglass retention on head device to keep my glasses from falling off my head. And people are like, why do you have a rat tail? Do not have a rat tail. It's just my eyeglass holder. But yeah, that's it. And my shoes that I changed into, I had Keen boots. They were the Voyager mids. These are Oboe somethings. I don't know. I tried on 10 shoes at the outfitter in Daleville. These were the best option. And like I said, I rolled my right ankle a couple times after I switched to trail runners. And my right ankle's better now. But yeah, no. And also, we came in here. Skyland, Shenandoah National Park opened up the book. Wi-Fi is currently available in the dining room building, which is like a quarter mile that way. We hope to have more extensive service soon. Yeah, lightning strikes buildings on top of mountains. Yeah, knocks out their Wi-Fi. Likely story. Come on now. Other clothes that I have are 2 pairs of Darn Tough, mid-weight socks, pair of like Hanes, real thin sock liners, and 2 pairs of spandexy boxer things. My hiking pants with the zip-off legs and a dry fit long sleeve shirt. All right, kids. Public service announcement. See this wet sock? This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Hot. Don't do drugs.